Alright, we are back in. At the risk of the music being entirely too loud, I did turn it up a little bit because as I was rewatching my recording that I put up at like, what was it, like 2 in the morning or something, I noticed that the music was not really audible at all. So hopefully this is a little bit better. And just a shout out to the 3 of you that might not know where I get the music from, even though it is in the description. Read the descriptions of my videos. They are sometimes funny. Glitch X City, absolute Chad. Great music remixes. Love them. They got some that go real hard. Maybe I'll have to play some of those. Just don't know how they'll be received. Because again, they go pretty hard. Anyhow, we got the spec Shiinotic team from Hone confirmed. It doesn't have a stealth rock setter, so that's a thing. But it does have spikes and T-spikes from Garbodor, so we'll see how it works. Spec Shiinotic is kind of funny. I think Shiinotic in general is pretty good right now, mostly because ground resists are super nice to have. In general, it just resists a lot of stuff. Dart, ground, water, immunity to dragon. It has a lot of defensive utilities appreciated. The Spec Shiinotic, on the other hand, takes advantage of Steel really being... Well, Steel and Poison being the only 2 things that switch into its stab attacks, plus coverage, which is pretty much Sludge Bomb. So there's not a whole lot that you're gonna safely switch into you. And you at least have Spore to cripple potential switch-ins, so that's good. And when you take a closer look at what actually would be switching into Shiinotic, you'd be thinking like Silvally Steel, Togedemaru, in terms of Steel types, I guess Ferroseed as well. The only one of those that I think can really consistently take hits is Ferroseed, and that doesn't have good recovery. It can't really recover versus you, as it relies on Leech Seed. If it's Wish Toad, then well, you know, that's a shame, isn't it? You know, that's manageable with this team. It's got a Lantern, it's got a Garbodor. Wish Togedemaru is not gonna make great headway. Also, this team is a Malamar, meaning that's just free real estate in terms of setting up. Well, as long as it's not U-turn, which they aren't always. A lot of them run like Spiky Shield Wish, Iron Head, they can run Toxic. Because obviously that synergizes really well as you're trying to stall with your Spiky Shields and heal back up. Team also has its utility Rotom Fan, but it's actually max special attack, it's at max HP. I think that's probably fine. You'd mostly be using this for like resisting fighting, which you have 2 other things for, or checking ground type, which you do have Shiinotic to help with. I don't know how this is gonna feel, but we're going to just assume we'll be fine. Anyhow, it's been 3 minutes and I still haven't found a game, so I'm gonna pause the recording while we get one. See you then. Alright, we're back. We got a game, and look at Spec Shiinotic and look at his team. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. He has a Sandaconda and a Piloswine. Also, let me change the avatar. Let's be this guy. He looks pretty cash. Yeah, so he's got both Sandaconda and Piloswine, so one of them will have Stealth Rock. Maybe it's like Spreadum, Scarf, Sandaconda. Could also be Coil, I guess. But this could also just be like, I know Finches run non-rocks, but like Toxic, Earthquake, Shard, Crash, Pilo or something? Or maybe it was Superpower? Whatever one of those. I don't remember, but he ran something like that before. Yeah, Shiinotic should be able to do a lot of work this game. I also see that he has no Flying Resist, which means Rotom Fan is going to be useful to some degree. And Malamar is pretty worthless this game. In general, as a double is actually looking kind of annoying, as it typically does. We're gonna lead off with the Shiinotic though, I think, this game. How fast is this? Let me check. 159. Okay, that's not too bad. I think this match is up fine into most things he'd lead with. I think this is like a possible lead. This is the thing I think he will lead with. That, or maybe he just tries to lead Kofa. If he's like a status spreading Kofa, he could be wanting to just start doing that immediately. Hopefully he makes a move soon though. Because unfortunately right now I don't really know what the hell, I don't know what the hell to talk about. Let's think. You know, we'll ask a question to the viewer, because according to YouTube analytics, a good amount of y'all are still here at this point. How's your day been? You holding up alright? Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. It's very important. Mental health is a serious thing. It's something I'm particularly pretty passionate about due to my own issues that I've had with it. And I always want to make sure that those close to me and those around me are getting the treatment that they need if they reach out for it. And even if they aren't, I want to make sure that I'm keeping tabs on everyone that I know. This is not an easy subject to mention. Not only is there a lot of bad stigma surrounding it due to public perception of the issue, but it's also never easy to admit that you're struggling with something. I think a lot of people in general don't want to look weak, so it can be tough to get this adequately dealt with. However, just know that those that love you and those that want to take care of you and make sure that you're good, they will listen. And if they won't listen, well, fuck it, I'll listen. Anyhow, that's my tangent. This dude's got 60 seconds left, and I don't think he's gonna come back, so I'm gonna pause this, because again, I have nothing really much to say right now. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, oh well. Alright, well, he didn't come back. Isn't that a damn shame? I mean, I don't mind free wins, obviously. Oh, we got an actual opponent this time, and by actual opponent, I mean we got a battle immediately. Not bad. So this is another game where Shiinotic can go in. This is not a check. I'm assuming you take like over half. Rapidash does look a little annoying for the team though. It can high horsepower this, and this doesn't super consistently switch in. However, I think we can be good against that. I think we have like pretty much adequate counterplay to everything on their team. They do have a Volt Switch Absorber though with this, but maybe I can get a Wisp off. I'm actually gonna lead with this because I think it's a pretty decent lead. I can Volt here, and if he hards this, then I will Wisp, and I'm just gonna pray that it's not Choice Scarf. I think that's a pretty reasonable course to take. I hope it is at least. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That did so... Oh. Alright. Wait, what the... That was a really scary first turn! Wow, that could have gone really poorly. I'm really glad that it didn't. Oof. I mean, yo. Well, so I'm actually gonna turn down the music, I think. This is way too loud. Go away, ad! How dare you? Bro, please, we've been over this. That's a little bit lower. There we go. I'm very professional. You're high horsepowering here, right? Right? Oh, drill run. Same difference. Do I double switch out here, predicting them to switch? Because I'm wondering, are you choiced? You could be. Sure. Let's go out to Garbodor here and just scout. If he stays in, then, well, he's got a Flare Blitz, and that at least gets chip damage off. I want to keep this around at a good amount of health, just because, I don't know, seems reasonable to do. But, if he switches, then we probably know that he's choiced. And he's not, but we make him take a whole bunch of damage. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you, feint to, I guess, yeah. If you feint when you're trying to knock an item off to helmet, if you feint trying to knock a helmet off, and you actually don't get the knockoff to go through. I'll click T-Spike there. Yeah. There's actually Life Orb Rapidash, and that just gone. G-A-W-N-E, gone. This is looking pretty good right now. Him on top's moderately annoying, but I don't think it's anywhere near unmanageable. I'm gonna just go out to the road and fan here. He doesn't really have a good answer. You're not Choice Scarf. You're just not. You're not Scarfed. I refuse. You're not Scarfed. You might be Sash, but you're not Scarfed. You don't have it in you. I bet you aren't Scarfed. You're staying in Stone Edge. I dare you. If you Scarf, I'm gonna look real stupid right now, but no, that's okay. Also, Malamar looks really good right now. He's got a whole bunch of physical attackers. And hey guys, guess what? He was Scarfed. He was Scarfed. Yep, I'd forfeit too after that. Well, he went for the even more accurate move. You know, he said, nah, I don't want to miss Stone Edge. I'll go for Chip with Ice Fang. No, missed. Anyway, I got another team. I see no Moonblast switch in, bro. I'm leading hard Shiinotic. He has a Shiinotic too, but I bet he's the beta male set. Good luck? Oh, yes, give me luck. I'm actually just gonna press Spore here. Watch him go to the Insomnia Noctowl. As he goes, oh wow. Honestly, if he had gone Noctowl there, that would have been a pretty hard flex play, and I would have appreciated that. Or respected it. No, you gotta respect the hustle some of these guys are bringing. As I look like an absolute god level plays. I'll throw up a T-Spike here. He might just Spore me anyway, because honestly, Gunk Shot's pretty obvious here. He might think that I'll predict them a while, which he does end up actually going to. However, we have a T-Spike up now. That'll be really good in making sure that like this can't set up, because this could be like Nasty Plot or something. I'm mostly trying to think like right now. Is it okay? This is still asleep. This is definitely a defogger, so I don't know if it's worth setting up more hazards right now, or if maybe I should just like switch out to. Not really sure what. I guess Lantern. Yeah, this is my best switch in here. Scald's pretty free. If he goes into this, and I get a free poison, and I will have a faster Volt switch. If he goes Noctowl, I can force a Toxic onto that. As he wakes up, he goes for Rocks. That's. I don't know if I agree with that play out of him. I feel like Noctowl should always come in there. Maybe he was scared that I'd Volt Switch, which makes sense then. I'm mostly just like, you don't want that T-Spike up though, I don't think. Also, getting rid of this is super good for my team. Obviously it resists Fairy, but it doesn't really resist Fairy, but it's mostly just nice to get rid of it, so that he has one less thing that can take multiple attacks from the Shiinotic. As he actually goes into Shiinotic here, I'll go for a Protect because I want to stall him out a little bit. You already know. You know how it is around these parts. The real question is he gonna go for Spore, or is he gonna like? As this could come in, I could start laying even more hazards, getting the spikes up, getting even more chip damage. That'd be really good. Or would he go for just Giga Drain, trying to get a little bit of chip on anything? He actually reveals Toxic there. Okay. Maybe he's not Spore then, because Dual Stabs, Spore Strength Stabs normally what this runs. Maybe he said, I don't care about... I was gonna say he gives me Mawile, but actually took the hit. Or, not the hit, but the, whatever it's called. He actually... Well, yeah, no, he took the hit! Volt Switch! Wow, I'm so sorry, my mind is all over the place right now, it appears. I'll be able to finish off with an Air Slash. Go for that just in case he tries to go Jolteon. May as well get chip damage, you know. Yeah, him not having a Rock Resist does definitely suck for if you run into, like, Dreadnought. It's not a common Pokemon at all, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it end up in PU soon, just based on that alone. Really only ever see it on Hyper Offense teams. So, it's fair to not really prep for Rock types. It's really the only Rock type. There's Stonejourner, which doesn't get used either. So he goes for Rain Dance. You know what? This makes so much more sense. This using Rain Dance has opened my eye to, like, this is Rain Dish, not Effect Sword, this is Rain Dish. This might be just Hurricane spamming Noctowl. Oh my lord, this team is far more devilish than I could have ever imagined. We can knock off this thing's damn Brock. I don't think you have a move to hit me. Does this get momentum? This is the male. Oh, you fool, you fool. You're a fool in a man's shoes, my friend. Imagine. This has been implemented since Gen 6 and maybe Gen 7, I don't know. This has been implemented for at least one generation, you still behind the curve. Come on, dog. You went for it again. Okay. I probably should have knocked there, because I think this should have come in. I could take a Moonblast, stay in and knock this thing's lefties off. This is probably just like max defense, right? If he's gonna be like Rain Dish. Kind of like Tentacruel back in Black White OU. Very hard to take out because of all the passive recovery to get through Black Sludge and Rain Dish. Thanks to Rain from Politoed. Yeah, if he goes out to Shiinotic, I think I'm just going to my Garbodor here. I don't really know what else I would do. Okay, he goes out to this. I'm staying in and knocking. I have switch-ins, but if it's like Tinted Lens, and those switch-ins would get messed up. We actually knock off a Scarf. That's really pretty good. I'm gonna go for Rest here. Install it, rest of the Rain turns. I don't know if he has another Rain Setter on his team. He could. Oh, well, that's just shit. Damn it. That would have been really nice to get the rest off there. Unfortunately, we get confused. This isn't unmanageable from here. This is actually looking really good right now. Like, insanely good. Wow. Because Jolteon, I do have a full health, not a full health lantern, but a lantern. I kind of want to go into this in Swords Dance. You ever want to flex on someone? This is not a good play, by the way. This is an awful play. Terrible. Horrendous. Unviable. Like, this is an unviable play I'm going for. I'm mostly just banking on him wanting to keep the Noctowl around, because he doesn't really have a way of breaking Shiinotic easily without it. Also, I need... yeah, I thought he might just stay in there. I'm a Flame Charge, hoping that he goes Shiinotic, and he did not. Oh, but I dodge Hurricane. That's what you get. I'm gonna go for another. You know what? I'm gonna call that Hurricane dodge warranted. Malamar would have been able to stall this thing out. There we go, we get to +2. So I'm faster than this thing if it's randomly scarfed. Yo, are you Quick Feet? Don't be Quick Feet. I don't think you KO me anyway. You might actually. Jolteon's not too weak. It's got like, what, base 110 special attack? It's pretty good. I'm going to assume that I'm faster than this, though. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this should be game. And also note how the Pokemon that the team is built around has done absolutely nothing in this live, yet again. Because of this, I am an Iron Header. That takes that out easily. Yeah, Silvally Dragon is ridiculously good right now. I think, in terms of best Silvally forms, you can make a case for any of the above. Dark, Steel, and Dragon. I think those are all super good right now. Water has fallen off pretty significantly, I think, ever since Dragon started rising in usage, and ever since Wishy-Washy rose up in usage as just a general water type. People were really using Water Valley a lot, originally because they were like, oh, we have no water type, so guess I'll use Water Valley. Well, ever since Wishy-Washy was discovered as a pretty decent Pokemon, we've learned that it's not really the case. Also, this is a Silvally Steel, mark my words. How good is Shiinotic in this game? Probably pretty decent. Because I think this has to be SD on this team, otherwise it's just kind of worthless. I'm lead with Shiinotic. Oh my lord. God reads, God reads. I'm gonna just Moonblast here. As I think you're forced into Silvally, and I can instantly start getting huge amounts of chip versus that. He actually leads, he actually just stays at a Wishy-Washy, take a Specs Moonblast crit. That's not good. Also, wasn't this guy like 1500 a couple lives ago? I think I found the reason why he's not any longer. He goes like the Raboot. Lantern, I hope you're a check to this. That was an awful play from me. Also, the crit on this is super good because it means Silvally Dragon is just better now. I mean, I won't complain about getting that. I'll go for a very free Scald here. He doesn't have a good Scald Absorber, and Wishy-Washy already being so weakened is super good for me. So this is not choice, so maybe it's Boots? He goes Alchemy. I am staying in Intoxicating here every time. Nice. If he goes for yeah, I don't think you're Heal Bell or Aroma. I mean, he might be, in which case, rip. I don't have a good switch, and I have to kind of just go Garbodor here. Yeah. So he's gonna go out to this. I could double into this, but this Lantern is slower than most Lantern. Usually they hit 200, so that's like the Adamant Berserker spot. That's also where a lot of Sandacondas creep to, so, I'll throw up a T-Spike here. That should promote the defogging out of this. Honestly, kind of need that. Oh, he still set these up. That's fine. I mean, if I could start spreading poison around on his whole team, yeah, I'm always gonna go for the Air Slash Flinch versus that. Oh, God read my part. Do I want to go into this yet? Nah. I'm gonna go Malamar, because this is a free knock. I don't think he'd stay in here. I think if anything, he's gonna defog or Volt. Well, he goes for the knock. I can't say that I agree with that course of action. Oh, as he goes for Pain Split. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna just rest here. I'll go Lantern. He's gonna get a lot of HP back, unfortunately. I'll go for Protect here. I didn't even reveal it. He just switched anyway. Damn, good play from him. We're gonna Scald on the Predicted Recover. Because he actually doesn't go for Recover. So the reason I Scalded Predicting Recover there was because I wanted to try and get a little bit more health back. Just from lefties. I'll throw up Spike there. This thing's not poisoned. Obviously he's got the free heal, or the free cleanse. Also, we see that he's Life Orbed. Not Life Orbed, Rocky Helmet. Yeah, he's got Shed Skin, so it's not really a huge deal for him. I want this thing to defog. Go to this here. I'll Volt. I mean, this thing's getting really low. This one is... So, like, this is where you wish that you have rocks. Okay, we can Protect there. Go for Toxic. Bro, come on, man. That's so stupid. This dude, come on. Really? You're fishing for flinches this hard. Come on. I'm at 14.1. I'm going for a double. Yeah, fuck off. Does Scald KO this? I don't think it does. I'll let him know how I feel. Man, that's just impressive, though. You ever seen a more talented user? I don't even know. Alright, I actually do, like, just enough to do it, KO that with multi, so that's really cool. No glare for you. I'm actually faster than the Raboot, guaranteed. Still don't know what valley this is, so, you know. We're not out of the woods yet. I do not KO you. He crits a Dazzling Gleam. This man's getting every break he needs. I'm a hard gunk shot this time. Yeah, there we go. So now our valley looks even better. His multi-attack is now looking super good to use. This could still be steal. But I got this at full health for that. So that'll be manageable, I think. It just sucks that this thing has decided that it wants to save the entire game for him. Always hard multi-attack here. He might go wishy-washy. Like, I really want a Swords Dance. Yeah, I should have. I should have Swords Danced and do... Oh, he's Ghost. Huh. I feel like I kind of need to keep that around. Is it gonna come down to a speed tie? Oh, actually live. Can I please get an attack here? Nope. Can't. Of course not. Why would I get a single, like, lucky break this game? If he Sucker Punches, that might just KO me too. But he didn't go for it if he had it. This is gonna be in KO range from multi. So it's gonna come down to a speed tie. Whoever wins that tie wins the game. I mean, obviously, had I not gotten, like, lucked... Yeah, that's a horrible game. Fuck off. Had I not gotten lucked, that would have been a win, but it happens. So we just have to move on. We face this. This actually looks like a really good Malamar game. This looks like a horrible Shiinotic game because they have a Roselia. Like, this is the one team I've ever seen that's just like, nope, Shiinotic, you are actually worthless. So we're going to lead off with the Garbodor here. He leads off with Liepard. I'm going to hard gunk shot. I mean, he might... Yeah, they love to get greedy and knock off for some reason. We punish him with that. He got the poison, but yeah, that was a horrible play, I think. Knocking the item's great and all, in theory, but I don't think it really gets you anywhere in practice. Now, Malamar, from my experience, does not break Dubwool. This double doesn't really do him anything, I don't think, because it's just free knockoff. Yeah. So getting his things of Eyelight makes it a lot easier to actually pressure with the Shiinotic. So I will gladly take that. Also means that this... I'm gonna fire up a multi here. And if he goes into this, I'm gonna do like 12. I mean, not 12, but uninspiring damage. He goes Dubwool. This is Rotom Fan. And it's time to shine. I'm gonna go for Wisp here. If he's sub, then I think I just lose. Oh, I miss. Well, at least he's slow. I got another chance to hit this. Like, he's definitely rest anyway. Oh, he's Facade. What? This is not a team. Not a set, bro. Come on. Does that mean you're like rest last? I don't know what it means. I'm not gonna try to figure out what it means. I'll like chew that up. Dun, dun, dun. This music's really pleasant. I hope y'all can hear it this time. I also hope that I can be heard this time. Yep. Well, I don't know what his last move was. Payback, probably, actually. Yeah, probably Payback. I can't say that I agree with that set at all. However, I won't complain. Went to Malamar, he's gonna U-turn here. I'll just sack the Shiinotic. Maybe I trigger Effect Spore. Yeah, Shiinotic doesn't do anything for me at this point. It just means that I can freely switch into whatever my best switch in is. He goes for Iron Head. This means we get this out. No lefties, so he should be Scarf. Means as he goes up to this, we get the poison on that. He's gonna go for Spin. Okay, so that means we get a free Volt Switch. If he opts to Freeze Dry instead, which I think is a choke, we get Malamar in. Actually, we always knock here. Oh, good! I love when Showdown's a little laggy, but it actually like rewards you. As he's kind of forced to go Togedemaru and U-turn here, right? Yeah. And I take that with +1 defense, so I can just knock the Driftblim and KO it. Oh, I see. Or he can do this. I see. This is what we call talented player. Thankfully, as you've seen in my previous lives, and if you haven't seen my previous lives, what are you doing? But as you've seen in my previous lives, opponents have a habit. What? Okay. Okay. This is scary. But yeah, opponents have a habit of getting really lucky versus me. A little shame. A little shameful of them, honestly. Like, Togedemaru has flinched me down several times. It's kind of scary. We have knock access again, so we can just break the sub. He might be like Citrus Berry or something. I don't really know. No, he's not Citrus, so it would have procced already. Maybe he's Pinch Berry? Also, it's great, because if he ever gets a Spadef drop, so thanks to Contrary, it's going to be a Spadef Raise. We love those. Yeah, unfortunately this live, Shiinotic really hasn't done much of anything for me. Yeah, he is a Guav. Yeah, I would have liked to see Shiinotic actually put in work this live. It would appear that just wasn't meant to be. If I really wanted to, I could just go Lantern and Volt Switch and just expedite this whole process. We did get the knock. So I can rest here as I'm just trying to stall out his disable. The ideal thing is to roll a knockoff here. Although he probably will just go for disable. Do I sleep talk then? No, you know what? No, I think we just stay asleep. Disabled rest. Okay. I think I win sooner now? Yeah, disable should last long enough to where I can just knock a whole bunch. Cool. Even if he crits me, I don't think it matters, because I have a full health Soul Valley Dragon. And yep, disable is still active, so I win. Cool. Even a crit won't be able to KO him from here. Anyhow, though, this live was pretty cool. Again, Shiinotic didn't do too much. I would have liked to see more out of it because, again, it was kind of a little point to showcase Spec Shiinotic. But overall, we at least had some success this live. I think we would have gone undefeated had we not gotten lucked pretty significantly in that game, that prior to last game. But again, it happens. Not every game you get on Showdown is going to be a win. I think that's something a lot of people need to keep in mind while they're laddering. I see a lot of people just tilt off the face of the earth because they lose a few games in a row. And it's like, bro, this is the ladder. Not only are you going to run into some of the most whack teams out there, because people care a lot less about their elo on a Pokemon Showdown ladder than do, say, like, tour games. Tournament games, yeah, you want to win those. Like, ladder games, people are testing teams, people are fucking around. And so I think it's always good to just go into it with a loose mentality. Just be like, I'll win or I'll lose, it's whatever. It's not worth getting tilted over Pokemon at the end of the day. I think some people could really learn a lesson of that kind. Anyhow, that's it for this live. Shiinotic, I don't know, did more than dog shit on Grapploct last live, so I think that's saying at least a little bit, right? Yeah. Anyhow, that's it for this live. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.